Weather, we've been seeing just a string of beautiful blue skies, sun, warmth. That just pretty much sums it up.
I'll tell you what, though, the difference in temperature from the time you get up in the morning, because I got up to walk the dogs this morning, and you need a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And then, when you go out for lunch, it's, you could have
It's
a t-shirt and
steamy.
shorts out.
It is steamy.
Yeah, and that's because the air is so dry. The atmosphere is dry. The soil is dry right now. We are starting to see drought creep in across parts of Indiana. We need some rain. This weather, I love it. It's beautiful, but we definitely could use some change in the forecast. I've got that in the 7-day. When will it get here? That's the big question. Well, not for at least another 3 days or so. You do see pretty nice conditions. I mean, look, to put a positive spin on it here, you have great weather all the way through your weekend. If you have outdoor plans for early October, it's really going to be a very warm, almost summer-like forecast. Clear skies, temperatures currently into the 80s, a few high thin clouds, relatively light winds overall, not a whole lot in the wind department either to change this pattern up. So what you see is what you get. Temperatures into the 80s, as Dustin said, cool down very quickly. And tonight, I think we'll be back yet again into the upper 50s. Part of that's just because the atmosphere is so dry. Huge spread in the temperatures from the mid 50s to the mid 80s. You get 30 degrees of spread. We don't often see that much spread in our forecast numbers. We'll do it again tomorrow. 86 for our high temperature, sunshine. Looks like a nice summer day almost, even though we are in early October. And it's going to be great for Friday night football. It'll also be one of those evenings where you will start out, and yes, it will be a bit on the steamy side, as Felicia said. And then heading into the evening, you may need a little bit of a sweater as you get into the later part of the evening as things cool down pretty dramatically. Sunset tomorrow at 7:46. Weekend looks great as well. Still part of this same pattern. Lots of sunshine and temperatures into the mid 80s. I mentioned this a little bit earlier about the drought creeping into parts of Indiana. We're starting to see some of this extreme drought creep into a couple of counties. There's not a lot of major change here in this latest drought monitor, which was just updated today, but it's holding firm, and the drought has certainly been solidified across a good portion of Indiana. When will we get rain chances? Well, it's not going to happen through the weekend, which is good news for your weekend plans, but then it looks like sometime late Monday and into Tuesday our rain chances ramp up. Doesn't look like a lot of rain in the forecast, but does look like at some point we'll see a front come through, give us a big cool down. There is a pattern change there, so we'll at least have a chance for some showers. I wouldn't expect to call this a drought buster by any means. It's certainly going to bring some much needed rain. And then look at the temperatures cooling down. How about 46 for Thursday morning, which means some of the outlying locations are going to be much cooler than that. We'll also have daytime highs in the 60s by next week.